The following video is a two-part segment of a QHHT session. The first part is a galactic journey of an interdimensional scientist. The second part is an explanation by the superconscious mind, also known as the SC. I'm Andrea. I'm a quantum hypnotherapist, and you're tuned into Day Trips Out of the Box, where we break free from the conditioned mind to discover the truth buried deep within us. This client, whom we'll call Zoe, was gracious enough to allow me to share her extraordinary QHHT session. Her intention for this session was to know more about her galactic origins. Zoe had been having vivid dreams for years and was certain she was a starseed. This session is a perfect example of how disorienting it can be at first when entering a cosmic zone within a trance. It's like groping in the dark at first. Then as the client discovers more and more of the data provided by the imagination from the SC and describes it, the story starts to unfold, as you'll see in this unedited segment. I'll provide notes and observations as we go along in the subtitles so you can understand the process as it unfolds. Please feel free to leave comments, and if you're finding benefit from this, please also like the video. Where are you at right now?
I don't know, it's weird. It's like I went into some kind of chamber, but now I don't see anything except like purple and stones.
Purple? Okay, we'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anything. You're doing great. So you're looking, and is it just purple colors, or is it purple stones?
Purple colors, and there's like a black atmosphere, kind of. I don't know, it's just different. I don't know what it is.
Okay, well, as you talk about it, it will get clearer. So go ahead and just anything you notice, just let me know.
I saw a chamber close, and then it's like this other part of some place in space, and it's like I don't even know what I am. I'm not walking. I don't have feet or anything. I'm just flying, sort of floating around.
All right, so you're floating. Do you have a sense that you have a form at all, or are you just energy?
Energy. Okay.
That's perfectly fine. So as you're floating, drifting, do you have a sense of anything happening in this place?
It's very cyclic. All I know is like it's like another dimension or something. I don't know. It's like I'm just traveling through space or traveling through time. And then there's all this energy that goes by me.
So you have a sense of movement.
Mm-hmm.
So time is, you're sort of floating through space, and there's, what is it that you're noticing going by you?
I don't know, it just seems like particles or something.
Particles? Okay. Are they light particles?
They're just like the
physical?
more purple stuff. Like, it's almost like matter, the beginning of matter or something.
Is it granular, like
a little bit granular, but as if it's going so fast that it becomes like a wave.
Okay, so it's kind of like you're going really fast, and then it's just a blur of this matter that's almost creating a tunnel that you're moving in.
Yeah, vortex or something.
Okay. All right. But it's mostly purple and black. And you're speeding through this vortex. How are you feeling as you go through this?
I'm fine. I don't feel an emotion.
Okay. Does it feel exhilarating, or are you going somewhere?
It just doesn't feel like anything. I don't know. It's weird. I'm just going through it. Like I don't feel the way emotions work here.
Okay, well, can you describe any kind of feeling whatsoever?
Just like going motion, just going like that.
Do you have a sense that you're being sent somewhere, or are you going of your own volition?
Potentially. I don't know what just happened. It's like I came into a chamber, and then the chamber was moving, and then I started going through this vortex.
Is it like a wormhole?
Yeah, maybe like that. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, I've never seen it before.
Okay. Does it have curves? Or
yeah, it's curved.
Okay. All right. So the best way I could think of is like one of those water slides where you're going.
It's like that. Yeah. It's like I'm on a water slide, but it's not water per se. It's like particles.
So this is how you transmute from one area to another is through
Probably,
this.
yeah. Yeah, I could be traveling. I don't know. I mean, well, I am traveling, but it's almost through time or something.
Do you have a sense that you're on your way somewhere? Are you exploring? Do you have a mission at this point?
I don't know if I have a mission. Oh, I see now. I'm going towards like a daylight or more light kind of thing.
Tell me more about that.
Okay, so then I'm going, I don't know, it's hard. I don't know, it's weird. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't have any rational explanation.
Can you just try to...
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like if I eventually am on this thing long enough, I'll go towards where there's light, and it's like swirly light, so more like a different galaxy or something.
Okay, well, let's fast forward to where you actually go to this place where there will be some swirly light, and you're there now. Is the tunnel opening up to a broader space? Tell me more about what you're seeing.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that's how you travel from galaxy to galaxy.
Okay, so you were in some like time traveling wormhole. Is that how you might explain that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and now you're out on the other side and you're in another galaxy?
And there's all kinds of planets. Now it looks more like our space.
Okay, all right, you're doing great. Tell me if you can experience what you're feeling now.
It's like I'm looking around for a planet to choose.
Okay. Are you still formless, or do you have...
I can't tell if I have any form. It's just consciousness.
Okay. All right, so at this point, you're not in a craft, and you don't have a form or a body or nothing.
And I like this one red planet, but I think I won't go by it.
All right, so you're kind of looking for a planet. What are you looking for? What are you looking for?
Maybe like where to go.
To explore?
Live or yeah.
Okay. Are you on the lookout for your next incarnation?
Probably. I mean, I don't know.
Okay. Is somebody helping you decide?
No, on my own, just looking. Someone on the other side sent me off though. It's almost like I was put in a luge, like that.
Do you have any way to communicate with them?
No.
Would you like...
It was like pre-planned or something.
Okay. Would you like to have someone there to help you guide you, or do you feel like you're certain?
No, it would be good because I don't even know what this is.
All right. Well, let's call in one of your guides or one of the beings who sent you on this mission. Can you sense them being there with you? Okay.
Sort of, yeah.
All right. Let's hear if they have any idea where you're going at this point. Let's talk to...
point you at the next place. That's all it says.
What did it say?
We're going to point you at the next place.
The next place. The next place to incarnate or to explore?
I don't know. It just said the next place.
Okay. Let's ask them. Is it a place where you're going to be exploring? Is there a particular mission that you're on? Do you know what your mission is? Let's ask them. What did
It's
they
like
say?
you're going to go there and just hold space.
Okay. Do they know where this place is?
No, they just point to somewhere.
Okay. They must know where it is if they're pointing to somewhere. They must have a sense of where you're going. So ask them to escort you closer. Let's go closer, move forward in time.
Oh, I choose Earth. It's like Earth, I think, or something like Earth.
Okay, so as you're looking at it, it looks like something like our Earth.
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe greener, more water.
All right, well, your guide is floating right next to you, and you have access to all the knowledge that they have. You can know anything, you can ask anything. So let's ask them, is this where they want you to go? And why? What is the purpose of... You're there to hold space, that's what they said. How do you feel about that? Are you excited to go?
I don't feel like any emotions. It's more like just documentary or something.
Okay. Do you have any thoughts about what you'd like to do when you get there? Anything you'd like to
I
accomplish?
think it's going to be happy here. I like it. Because there's a lot of water. It's very green. Green water. The water's green and blue.
Okay.
It's warm. It's liquidy. Like, the liquid has a consciousness.
So you're close enough to where you can sense the water is warm and green, did you say? And so it feels inviting to you. It seems like it would be a place where you would enjoy going. Are you going to be moving into a family? Into a body of...
This isn't like that. It's you just are alone and you have other beings.
So you're not going to go into a physical space here? You're just going to observe? Are you here?
No, it's like you can live there, but you don't have family. It's almost like they're just all a bunch of separate beings that, you know, it's like their wisdom, they're wise. Like, it's almost like you're there and you wait.
As you look at this planet, are there physical beings on the planet?
Yeah, they're just like tall, almost like shadows. But like light shadows. I don't know, figures of light.
Are they in a different dimension?
I don't know.
Or in a... What dimension do you think they may be in?
I don't know.
Where they're not completely physical?
They're not completely physical, but they're like entities, but they're like light entities.
So they're physical enough that they're casting a shadow from a light source?
Yeah. They're light, but they cast a shadow.
Are they interacting with each other?
Yeah,
Like
they're
communally?
they're just kind of like floating up to each other. Yeah, it's a community.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but nobody gets born into this realm. It's
I don't know. There is water, and you could tell it's water, and you can go in the water. But I don't think you have a body, although it feels like I have a little bit of a body.
Okay, well, take a sense of let's take inventory of what your body looks like right now. Just take a look at your body. Look down at your feet.
Like maybe I'm a little more humanoid than them.
Okay. Describe what you look like.
Okay, so I'm just kind of like a girl, and I have feet, and like, so I can be in the water. They're almost like seeing if it's like I'm seeing if like humans will be able to be here or something like that.
Okay. Does this feel like the early stages of Earth, perhaps?
Maybe, yeah.
Okay, so back before humans actually came here, you were one of the forerunners to come out and
Yeah, like almost a beta test.
Okay. So you were describing your body as a young woman.
All I can see, I don't have clothes, I have long golden hair, like long flaxen hair or something.
Are you walking on the surface? Or?
Big blue eyes, like bright blue, and my eyes are bigger.
Okay. So you have
No, I can walk, I can sink, but they don't. Because I'm, like, I have my ankles in the water.
So
The water's purpley and green. I don't know, it's weird. It's almost like the beginning of Earth or something. So maybe I'm even... Oh, I get it. Okay, so I go and test different places. You know, they're seeing how it is for humanoids. Mm-hmm. They go in all these places. That's why I went in the tunnel. And it was like, okay, here's your next. Like, you know, kind of like you're checking stuff out. Like an explorer.
Okay. And you're checking to see the atmosphere.
Yeah,
and the
like,
readiness.
But I'm not doing it. They're telling me, like, oh, see, that's good. That's okay. That could work. Or they'll change the water if it doesn't work or whatever.
So you're giving them feedback.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just there, and
you're there, but they're mm-hmm. off observing to see.
But I'm okay with them. It's not like I've been abducted or any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. What about the other light beings there? Are they also better?
They're just kind of floating around. I guess there's like almost like council. But there's like, it's almost like, imagine if Atlantis, you know how they always have pictures of like people just walking, milling around, and you know, there's no like real hub. There might be in the distance like a meeting place, but it's all, they're light, they're just light. It's all light people and light structures, and they're not humanoid. It's not like here.
Right, it's not as dense.
Right, it's not dense, but they're trying to give me dense water, like they're putting me in things that are dense.
Right, to test out your ability to feel perhaps that density of the water, for example, what that feels like to you and what it does to you. So you can feel the water as you're standing in it? Do you have an urge to want to dive in and swim around?
No, there's nothing in the water. It's weird. It's just like, it's not even dirt. It's more like clay and water.
So it's not very deep.
No.
What else do you notice as you're standing there looking around? Is there landforms there?
Like in the distance there are little landforms. Like a field with some like little plants on it and stuff.
Okay, are you noticing any life forms, like animals or birds? Any life forms on this planet besides the light beings?
I do see a tree, something that's like a tree. But it's kind of deserted, but it's warm because there's sun, and there's this clay, and there's this water. I don't see anyone else. But it's like almost like that's going to be my home. They'll fix it up. They'll do it.
So you're going to stay there for a while?
I think I do.
Okay.
But I don't know what I do.
All right, well, let's leave that scene and move forward in time to when something important happens, something else that's happening that's important day.
Oh, I see. Other humans come.
What's happening?
It's almost like they're coming here. They're all coming up the hill and kind of arriving.
Humans like you?
They're like me, but they're darker hair and they're more like caveman-y looking.
Okay.
But it's like, then I have people.
But you don't look like them.
Mm-mm.
And how do they respond to you when they see you?
I mean, I don't know. We're just kind of like looking at each other. I think we just both know that then we're going to have to be together.
Are they wearing clothing? Or any kind of...
like maybe loincloths.
Loincloths?
Yeah,
okay.
just like that.
Are you wearing anything?
I'm still not.
Are you in a human body, or is
I'm
it a
human-ish, like.
Can you describe yourself a little bit, like what you might?
Well, imagine if like the Venus de Milo had like bigger blue eyes that are almond shaped, but I'm smaller, and I'm not wearing clothes. It's like I have this like goldenish, flaxenish hair.
Okay.
Less fingers.
Are you very small, or are you normal size?
No, I'm well, I don't know. It's relevant. It's relative. I don't know what size they are.
Okay.
I'm their same. I'm a little smaller than them.
Okay. So you have this meeting with this, is it like a tribe of people?
No, there's just a couple people like that have been put here too. Like they're gonna be put here too. And it's gonna maybe be the beginning of Earth. Or a planet.
Yeah, you're not certain it's Earth or the beginning parts of Earth. You're not sure.
I mean, this is like, it takes you out of your rational. You're just kind of observing,
Great. Well, you're doing really, really well. Let's leave that scene.
That's funny. Yeah.
And let's move forward to an important day in this particular incarnation on this planet when something is happening that you consider to be important, and we're there now. What are you doing, and what do you see?
I'm helping them, but now they move kind of ape-like, and they have more hair, but I'm almost telling them how to live on the planet.
What kinds of things do you tell them?
Because I can travel, I can almost fly, but they can't. They're earthly.
What kinds of things do you
I'm just showing them, like, cut the wheat and stuff. I don't know.
So you have knowledge about how to take care of this earth, or how to use the resources of the earth, of this planet. What else do you notice? Are you mostly by yourself? You're the only one of your kind here? Okay. But it seems like you're here to guide early inhabitants of this planet. Okay. Have they gotten to the point where they can build structures?
Yeah, but they're like these apes building little bales of hay and making, just being able to survive. But they almost don't need shelter because it's warm.
Okay. So it's sort of a tropical warm. Are there any animals yet that have arrived?
I don't see any. These things look like apes, though.
Okay, so these are not. Are they humanoid-like apes?
They're humanoid-like apes.
Okay, all right. So let's leave that scene and move forward to another important day in this incarnation where something is happening, and we're there now.
I leave. Someone takes me, and I leave. Like we fly off.
Someone takes you in a craft?
Just like we fly off.
Okay. Who's come to take you?
I don't know. Just someone. It's that same, almost like Native American looking thing.
The same being that brought you in? Okay. And so you're now floating away, flying away off of the earth, and
that one's going to be successful. That planet.
Okay, so you've done your job. Since that was the last day of your life. You didn't have to die, though. It sounds like you were able to just leave in the form that you were in. Tell me more about this scene as you float away. What are you noticing?
It's like the planet is all glowy, and now it has more, like, wheat. Like, it has more matter on it, and it's doing well, like a plant that you nurture. It's like, okay, that one's gonna thrive. Then I leave it.
And you've done your part. You've done the part that you were asked to do. And do you hold counsel with this being and kind of go over?
No, I just am probably on to my next job.
Okay.
It freaking sounds like me. Okay.
That's right. You're under your next gig.
Exactly. Okay. No, but it makes sense. And then I'm always like, I'm alone a lot. Like, I do things alone a lot. Like, okay, you're gonna go do that. I'm gonna go do that, or I'm gonna go do that, and then I do it, and then I move on.
All right. Let's leave the scene where you're floating away. And you've had a successful accomplishment on that planet, and you're drifting and you're floating. In this next segment, Zoe allows the superconscious mind, or SC, to come through her, lending in her voice to clarify the past lives and provide insight and answers to prepared questions. In Zoe's case, she had a multidimensional experience, so that will be addressed. As the facilitator, my job is to advocate for and protect the client's best interests at all times, including fielding appropriate questions. Take special notice of how the SC speaks here in contrast to how Zoe spoke during her experience. Much more direct, confident, a lower and softer voice. A very different being here. And you brought her through a couple of lifetimes, but one lifetime and sort of a galactic experience. Why did you pick those scenes for her to see?
Because she asked about what she does on other dimensions.
Were the galactic lifetimes, is this something that she's experiencing simultaneous to this
same time.
What more can you tell me about what's going on in her interdimensional realities, her other experiences?
She goes and experiments. She's like a scientist.
she goes and experiments and visits
in other dimensions as to what would keep them alive.
Okay.
Like making new species.
So she helps with the creation process of other life forms for different planets.
Cares for things.
Okay. Sounds like a big responsibility. But she's able to handle it, or she wouldn't be doing it, so. As you can see, the SC took Zoe's intention into consideration when showing her this parallel galactic life experience. The SC always knows what you need to experience in surprising and unexpected ways. The SC is my co-pilot in all my sessions. If you're interested in exploring some of your subconscious issues, galactic lives, or need healing, please contact me through my website for details. Thank you so much for joining us today. We look forward to seeing you in another Day Trips Out of the Box.